1º de março de 2022. A NASA, agência espacial americana, realizou hoje o lançamento do satélite meteorológico hoje. O foguete Atlas V451 decolou da Estação da Força Espacial dos Estados Unidos em Cabo Canaveral, na Flórida, às 18h38, horário de Brasília, levando a bordo o satélite meteorológico hoje. Ele ficará em uma órbita geoestacionária, aproximadamente 36 mil quilômetros acima da superfície do planeta Terra. Ele tem várias missões muito importantes: monitorar incêndios florestais, raios, neblina ou tempestades, além de observar o clima espacial, como tempestades solares. Vamos ao lançamento.
28. Verify ECS reduced for launch.
Verified.
25. Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur. Go goes T.
And here we go. The final seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of NOAA's GOES-T, our newest weather sentinel in the sky to help keep us safe here on the ground.
Daryl, let's listen in as we listen to United Launch Alliance Rob.
This look good.
Who's the flight mission commentator?
Q has gone to closed loop control. The RD-180 is now throttling down as expected. Engine response looks good. We are now 33 seconds into flight. Atlas is 3 miles in altitude, 0.9 miles downrange distance.
Max Q, 48 seconds.
We have passed through Mach 1. Vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
We throttle back those RD-180s.
Now 55 seconds into flight. Atlas is 7 miles in altitude, 4 miles downrange distance, traveling at 1900 miles per hour. RD-180 is now throttling back up.
We backed off the throttle to reduce
Now
the
at
stress
75
on the
seconds
rocket.
into flight, Atlas is 13 miles in altitude, 10 miles downrange distance, traveling at 2700 miles per hour. Now at 90 seconds into flight, ULA's Atlas V rocket weighs now just 1/2 of what it did at launch, burning propellant at a rate of more than 2,600 pounds per second.
In 10 seconds, those solid rocket motors on the side will cut off. Beautiful shot from space.
SRBs have burned out as expected, and we see a good SRB jettison.
Clear shot of those
Vehicle is now
SRBs.
executing closed loop steering.
Here in a few seconds, they're going to throttle back up.
Vehicle performance looks good at this time. Now 135 seconds into flight. The RD-180 has throttled down slightly. Vehicle performance continues to look good at this time. Tank pressures are stable and Atlas booster battery voltages remain in their expected ranges. Now the upper stage is preparing for its use. Centaur reaction control system is now pressurizing to flight levels.
Now they'll jettison the payload fairing, which protects GOES-T at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We have just over 1 minute until BECO.
We're now seeing the RD-180 throttle limiting to maintain a 2.5 G acceleration limit. Standing by for payload fairing jettison. And we've seen a successful payload fairing jettison.
Good shot of those fairings.
RD-180 is throttled back up now. And the vehicle has reached a 4.6 G acceleration limit and will maintain this level through BECO.
And you're looking at animation now.
We've seen that the Centaur has begun its boost phase chill down sequence. Standing by for stage separation and a successful stage separation event. We've seen pre-start on the RL-10. And mass 1, we have ignition for the first burn. This first burn of ULA's Centaur upper stage will place the GOES-T spacecraft into a parking orbit around the Earth. This burn will last just over 7 minutes.
What a shot there, huh, Mick?
Yeah, that was great, Daryl, to see all that and listen to Rob Kesselman call that flight. The first stage performed very well this afternoon, and everything's looking good. Those gems.
Activity on the reaction control system as it begins its periodic firings to maintain thermal control conditioning.
Yeah, those GEM 63s performed well, solid rocket boosters, and RD-180 performance well. What I really liked was when we saw the payload fairing come off. That was a great shot from the camera.